gonna have a heart attack. Shut up. The fuck is this? This son of a... Meska keppe vagyok 75-re. Ez mi? Egész nincs bordel, az let's do shit. Ultrán lesz rendben, sure. Hopp, nincs magyar. Bet your dog or horse. Lower helmet visor. Skip dialog volt olyan. Jó hangzik. Set out on a trail of the legend of Prince Brunswick, who won the Heraldic Lion for Bohemia. With help of series of clues, embark on a journey across the Trotsky region to track down Brunswick armor. Armor. Az az armor? Hát az a sisak egy dog shit. But beware, only a true knight is worthy of it. Coming soon. Micsoda low armor. Give me my fucking horse armor in game. New game, boom!
hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Csak nem érnek ezt. No way.
Godwin!
Godwin, het is gewoon een pop.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father!
Csak mondanom kellene. Mondta, hogy Lengyelországban volt egy
Will you
csata.
come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands.
Az meg
With booze.
For the king. Hogy Henry.
Get ready!
Take cover!
Volt az most még.
Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh?
Számszerű.
Make it count.
Maybe Godwin leszünk? Oh my god. Godwin. Yes.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Szétvágom őket.
Shoot!
Oké. Nem jó így. Hopp. Hát az felé. Bitches.
What now, fucker?
Megfordítanak az egészet. What? Én a fej fölött. Célozz már! Headshot.
Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin! Move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Hát miután lelőttem mindent, hogy jó.
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Return fire!
Nem tudok lőni köztük. Bár szerintem amúgy át. Valaki benyújtott.
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop that!
This slows them down.
Die! Godwin! Draw your sword and follow me!
Csapjuk szét őket. Try Devil.
Fucking Wenceslas! Don't let them fight us! Knock it down! You're ready.
Men vad? Använder ställer. Just fel.
Jump down the ladder. Shoot your head off. I'll hack you to ribbons.
Tették, ez nagyon basic combat. Tehát szerintem még ezután kapott variátor. Mindent megvették és így is
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat.
Ezzel ért véget az előző game, hogy ezt mondtam. Fortune favors the
I'm only
brave.
supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Jó, bejöttek hirtelen. Oké, tehát valószínűleg ez lesz a kimenetel. Valamikor a game közepén fele vagy van most, itt fogunk lenni. Szerintem. És akkor most kezdődik konkrétan a game. De eddig még semmi beállítás nem volt, nehézség, vagy valami egy nehézség van, az is ez tökre lehetséges. Ezt a zenét szeretem. Ott van Matt.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you Vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you Vat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women.
Oh,
And
yes.
simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as
Kurzgasm.
good as gold, and I'm
Kurzgasm.
personally responsible for your safety.
ASM.
Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir,
Voltam monk is bizony.
Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Mi a faszom ez a ló, amúgy nem is ezzel jöttem. Oh god, remélem ez a játék nem lesz tele időzített küldikkel, mint most például mondta, hogy jó pár héttel előtte, tehát most lehet pár hétig játszok, az
Well, Henry,
elbukom a
looking forward to
szekundját.
new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Agree?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will! We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it
53-as
himself?
PS, az eléggé zavaró, nem mondom. Shadows jó lesz, medium mondta, egyszer oké a Shadowra. Shader, az maradjon. Illumination lejjebb, mert Lightning, Particles, a Particles maradjon. Vegetation Detail, mert high-ra.
Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Oké, semmit nem változik az FPS-en, huge.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day.
Ezek a válasz lehetőségek, ugye a képernyő legjobb szélén eléggé fura hely egész.
So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So
Agree.
do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there?
Man, 60 FPS alatt lenni tragikus, baszki. Az azt se tudom, ez mi. Fog and Clouds. Jó lesz high-on. Ez shader is. Ez az ultrán marad mindenképp.
And back.
All good, Oaks. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
I mean,
Exactly.
okay, most
If
sokkal
anything in
jobb.
front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Most meg lehet, hogy túl halk. Hey, Matt!
Sir,
Miért van egy fekete kocka ott alul, amikor beszélnek a subtitle mögött?
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colors. They're from Trotsky.
surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von
Rotte.
Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords,
Aye, aye.
who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Na, Henry majd ő megoldja.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Ez tetszik. Oké, ez így tetszik, amit most itt látok. Ez kurva jó. What is your playstyle? A soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He is also infamous for his short temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue and kind word as the second blessing. Scout likes to hide in the shadows. Oh my god. I am the scout of our company. I guess ez ilyen átverés, mint hogyha többen lennénk. Vagy nem ilyesmi. Nem hiszem, tehát keményen túlerőben vannak meg minden, tehát itt a soldiernek lenni, ez szerintem egy bullshit lenne, ez hülyeség. Amúgy vagy ennek van értelme a scoutnak, hogy azért tudják egy kicsit a helyük, vagy ne legyenek olyan magabiztosak, vagy a középső, ki a faszírogat, oda jött. Oh my god, ide írkálja. I'm an advisor to a nobleman, ez jó lesz.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Oh, mi a fasz ez? Meggyőzések, azt a kurva. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react, but beware. Persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Okay. You make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. You try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. You make it clear to the other person that you are superior to them. Azt tetszik. Dread. When reasoning doesn't work, threats might. Huh. You can find detailed description in inventory under the player tab, okay? Message can be solved by reasoning with the other part. Ja, oké, ez ugyanaz. Reputation with the counterparty. Okay. Huh. Hát ez lényegében ugyanaz, csak most már több fajta stat van. I guess. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you are talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless. Just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. True. Do we really look like bandits to you? As soldiers, we can help you with the bandits. Hát amúgy. Mi ez a jelző? Az mi az egyáltalán? By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills, or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Amúgy ez jó hangzik a harmadik. második ez no, not really. We are offering an alliance. Ezt mondanám a legjobbnak szerintem. De akkor meg megmondja, úgy tűnik nekünk, hogy szükségük van segítségre, vagy valami ilyesmi potenciálisan. Na, megint túl gondolom amúgy valószínűleg, szerintem ez csak egy tutorial körülbelül, tehát... Tudunk segíteni a banditákkal. Ajánljunk fel valamit a jó indulatból.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights,
De volt, nem
Don't
az...
provoke me, boy.
Miért?
You're passed to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or
That-
are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a
Miért?
scribe?
Nem tudtam, hogy
Don't
ezt
try
fogja
to pull
mondani.
the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with...
No! Ez gyors volt, de... De miért nem bírja a játék konkrétan kiírni, hogy mit fog mondani? Ez bullshit. Nem, ezt a játékot nem fogom amúgy szévszkemolni, esküszöm, de ezt most muszáj. Ezt nem bírom ki, nem.
Well,
Ezt nem
Henry?
bírom ki.
Looking forward to new adventures?
Fizikailag fájdalmas.
Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas
Mint a
have turned up on
Mass
their doorstep.
You bet we will!
Hát ez egy
We'll
Fallout
hand
4,
over
ez
our
megint
important message and then
beszéltem
hop,
róla.
skip to the
Na,
nearest
az a
tavern. We'll drink
legkriminálisabb
to our
ott.
success and chase some local
Ott van olyan,
wenches,
hogy
eh?
az van
But
kiírva,
why
hogy
didn't Uncle Hannah
be
take
reasonable,
care of
azt
himself?
megfenyegeted meg ilyenek
Maybe
közben.
he's just testing me.
Itt
Aye.
végigriáltam.
It does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Sokat, csak néha.
How could I possibly botch it up?
Saves
There are
them.
foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in
much tutorial.
captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Al dentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love.
88 FPS-en
enough
van
of the
egy
chat.
kicsit fura az
Trotsky's
egér.
almost within reach.
Vagy már a kamera mozdítás valamiért egy
How's
kicsit.
it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep
Tetszik
your
annak a
hair on,
sapkája,
yeah?
meg egy jó
Old
bull.
oak's got eyes like a hawk.
Nem tudom mire szolgál.
I
olyan az
don't
ott.
miss nothing.
Ennek is tetszik, hogy az így van a hátán, nem az, hogy belelóg a ruhába, meg ilyenek.
We're not enemies.
And who are you?
Henry.
Melyiket választottam? Ez volt. Ja, egyébként érdekes, szerintem, hogyha itt az elsőt választanám, akkor utána szerintem jó választás lenne az, hogy segítünk nekik. Ezt leteszteljem? Lehet, hogy le kéne tesztelnem. Mert hogyha úgy ismernek meg, hogy bodyguard vagyok. Csak a tesztelésért, hogy így működik a játék. Amin ja, csak az, hogy tudjuk, hogy így működik a játék. De ezt fogom vinni, szóval nem tudok menteni itt. Ja, nézzük, hogy így
I'm a
működik.
soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King...
And even
and arms, so why...
Oké, na nézzük, így működik-e.
we want to negotiate, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks
Okay.
of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
tök mindegy, tehát faszom ez, maradjon ez, whatever.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again.
Gets it, jó,
Farewell.
nagyon jó ez a lip sync. Lip sync nagyon jó. Nem. Azt választottam, hogy legelsőnek, úgyhogy azt tartom magamban.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Actually,
Of course I am.
eddig
We'll show them what fine
mondjuk
fellas
már
have
nem is
turned up on their
vártam
doorstep.
kevesebben, de
You bet we will! We'll hand over our
Eddig a 10
important
perc
message and then
gameplay.
hop, skip to the nearest tavern.
eddig
We'll
jó.
drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now,
Elég
there's the Henry I know and love.
Úgyhogy
Well,
szembenézem,
enough of the
mind a
chat.
két fülemen hallom.
Trotsky's almost
Csak
within
a bal
reach.
fülemen hallom, hogy beszél. Így jó.
How's it looking down in the back?
All good, Oak.
Micsoda
Just keep your
technológia.
eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
We're not enemies.
And who are...
Henry. I'm Lord Kate, and now I'm
From the one that...
and Slaughter.
Even so... And Armstrong... So why should I...
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Kurva jók a face impressionek, baszki. Lip sync. Wow. Egyik legjobb, amit láttam.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we
I
can't.
guess ez ugyanaz.
Listen,
Farewell.
No.
well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
Ne, ez
And what about those
lesz.
bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Gyanús.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank.
Ahhoz képest a post-process
At least we can bathe.
processingem az
I
ultra
stink
van.
almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
bothering me much.
Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Hey, kutyi! Csel már!
Free! Off you go! Say something to that dog. Henry! Call that
Come
dog
here.
to heel.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I
Hát
can
a
get
szép
for you.
fejed van!
Well, hoorah!
Aye, come here.
That barking was a
Azért
pain
szép.
in the ass.
Adja abba. Van majd kell a kutyámnak.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Add ide. What would you swap this sausage for? Huh.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it,
Oh,
Tankard will
dice.
send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that
Nyugi
sausage.
visszanyerem.
Well.
Izzi.
I'll see what I can do.
Az a specialitásom
Come
játszom.
on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
That's true. Akárhogy nézzük, az igaz.
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parlays with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Ezek a mutogatások, ez nem változott innentől.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and Von Bergov will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovitz at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like, I must remind him.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
What? Random barlangba.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Azért ez nem túl fair szerintem. Oké, tehát a játék ugyanaz. If you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Okay. Ja, tette ugyanaz. Cool, cool.
Today's my lucky day. I
No,
can
it isn't.
feel it in my bones.
Az ott sok egyes. Hoho, hát ez egy szar. Basszom, miért nem bír 3-6-os lenni, vagy 3-4-es. Ott egy egyes legalább. Ja nem, 3-as néztem ennek, már vak vagyok. Hát tudom mit. Jó. Elég dogshit, de na. Anya! What?
Wonderful. Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
This bullshit.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Mit, tehát ugyanúgy holnap fizetek?
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Ez az. Ok. Ez tényleg sorozat. Ok.
That'll do.
Bust! Bust! Bust!
Damn it!
Yes! Oh my god, dog shit. Mindig legalább 1000-re felmegyek így. A fasz csak 900-ra. Akkor legyen így. Ja, sure. Oké, 550 kell, 550. Oké. Ez nem sok. Bust?
My God, I'm done.
Yeah, you are. Man. Dog shit, man.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Nope. What is this shit?
Aye, that'll do. No, that's as far as I go.
Oké, 300 kell. Egy, kettő... Oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1500 pont. Boom, bitch.
Mother of... Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
Henry, better not keep Sir Hans waiting. It'll be dark soon.
Hát pedig várni fog egy darabig. Add ide azt a kolbászt.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Oké, tehát ez
Not
az a
really,
benne,
but I
nem
reckon
szegény.
our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund
mondom
is winning
százszor
and he
jobb
won't
most már
want to
Harrynek a
parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumans is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanusha's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Tankard!
Yeah, yeah.
Look what I have for you.
Egyél! Te ki vagy?
Tankard!
Nicolasso Fraté.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
Ennek is geci a lip syncje, mi a fasz?
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you?
Meg Henrynek a
Are you
legjobb.
worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
Igen. Itt mindenki el fog halni, érzem.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Ez, hogy beszélgetés után nem tudom rögtön mozgatni az egeret, eléggé zavar.
Tankard!
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh. Mysterious playing die found in a ruined house. Suspiciously, it tends to land on one. Oh my god.
Henry!
That's my name.
Henry! Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I dealt with it.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it. Maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Mi hát én csináltam.
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, Eh? Eh?
All right then.
Chop puke.
Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Wager.
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Kivette a zsebéből. Szól a sisakom. Oh god, mi ez a... The player... I mean... Jó, hát rá kitalálom, tehát... But for putting on a helmet you need to equip padded protection. Oh my god, that's awesome. 1400 grossa nem van, egész gazdag vagyok. Nem tudom, olyan érzésem van, hogy garantáltan elvesztek mindent, szóval amúgy legszívesebben fognám a grossát. Tudom, hogy be is rakok ide grossát. Ez lesz itt az elrakott. Berakok egy ezrest. Egyszerűen tudom, hogy el fogjuk veszteni. Nem tudom, rajtunk ütnek, meglopnak, ilyenek. Na gyere!
So, should we start?
Ready?
Várjál!
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. I'm still as fresh as a daisy. Is that the best you can do?
Very nice exchange, Harry.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself.
No, I'm
While
not.
you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. Good.
No. What the fuck?
Good.
Mi
Wrong.
van? Tehát nem működik.
Nice.
Hát nem működik.
Defend yourself properly.
Elvileg hosszan kéne nyomnom.
Nice.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. You're doing great, Henry.
Na?
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Good, Henry. You've got to block the strike first.
Na.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend.
Quick chat? Mi a fasz quick chat?
off with a perfect block, and it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Good riposte! Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to
No.
spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. First hit.
Sup, bitch? Várjál, nincs staminám! Szünet. Ilyenkor szünet van, nem tudod?
I'll kill you!
De elrakta a fegyverem a játék! Elrakta a fegyverem! Ah!
Fucker! Ah! Ah! I'll kill you! Ah! Ah! I've got you! Ah! You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
Ah!
How do you do it?
Ah! 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 Piece of shit! You're a dead man! You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight.
Várjál, szünet! Aj, kopognak például. Hát ez kurva jó.
And another.
Ah, shit. De nem fogy a HP-nk amúgy az övé se, meg az enyém se. Boom!
I yield. Enough.
Mi az? Hol van a achievement? Az jó.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Hát ez, hogy tudok kiabálni közben, hát ez valami zseniális. Fú, de jó volt. De jó, kikacagtam magam.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Rattay.
Ott is szétvertelek, miről beszélsz? I won in Rattay too. How did it actually end up?
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Oh my god. I cleared things up with the husband. A speech-et amúgy húznom kell, tehát nem, mit más szeretnék nyomni, de a speech-et húznom kell. I had to drag you out.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. Fuck Teresa, fuck her. Itt már más lesz. Jó, hogy nem már. Brave, and that will have to do you. Ez nem tudom, ez mit jelent. Tehát ez most mit fog mondani itt? Hogy maradjon Harry hűséges, de hogy marad. Mondjuk attól még mondhatom, hogy she's my sweetheart-et. De lehet, hogy később ezekkel beszélek, aztán szóba jön, vagy elvinnék valakit, akkor megemlítik.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ach, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen then.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off,
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame.
Hát igaz egyébként.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Hóntmester, oh my god. Stealth. Hát igen, stealth-et amúgy húznom kell, sok lopás lesz.
in the camp with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
Engem kell majd assassinem.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Jobb, hogy csendben maradok szerintem.
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the Royal Chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Ooh, heavy weapon.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well,
Mindenkinek jó az lip-syncje, csak
That's
Harry
all
van.
right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
Majd én
we
segítek.
rolled dice for it. And I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
They wanna help.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe there, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
That is true.
Don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Ah. Szegény.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir.
Vagy mosolyog.
Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
The fuck?
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Remélem azzal vénebben nem lesz semmi, ez még. Azaz.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Wow, azért van ott már azért test, mondjuk ebben a világban. Főleg a vívás.
That really shrivels the old ballsack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Ez egy egész mazsoret van.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Oh shit! Ennél közelebb.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's
Elvágom
walking
attól.
our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hmm? What was that? What is this racket here?
Biztos nem egy béka ugrott vagy valami. Menni kell, investigálni. Hát hallelujáznak, ez itt valami érzék lesznek. Na, na. Apácák. Lehet éppen keresztelnek valakit, mondjuk ez nem tűnik éppen majd nagyon szenteltnek. Ez a víz. Azok is csak motion. Hogy mosolyog. Halleluja Domine.
És most? Muziky, směje se na kasníky, ty jen kryjou jedí, Pána sama sedí, Aleluja Domine, Aleluja.
Vad harc van?
Henry, I told you it's...
Fucking God,
you're a dog.
Elmélet Bertussel.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Hol van Matt? István! Az István. Tóth István.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance.
Leszarom, én egy hős vagyok.
Wait till they're
Henry.
gone.
Henry a hős.
Head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Vágj le.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ!
Oh my God, megtanult
You
úszni,
learned to
Harry.
swim.
Bár ránézésre nem nagyon.
Just now.
Hát igen.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, these horses, quick!
Horses, torches.
Oh, Mott.
Oké, fontos, ezt túlélte.
What the
Jó.
fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Azt, jó mélyen van.
Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Azt a kurva, az de fájhat.
I'd lead the way.
Remélem az 1000 goldomat nem lopták ki onnan. Ja, az ott István.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Hallelujah, Domine. You are wanted, man.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
Mi az az ikon ott felül? Detektív nyúl. Oh shit. Google.
There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two,
Use
go
your
up there.
head. Be careful.
Get a move
Stick
on.
behind me.
Okay,
You
bocsánat.
watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Nyugi, mindjárt hajtom a kavicsot.
Footprints.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You honestly think they could
Get
swim
to
all
work.
the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish
Now.
on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is blind you.
Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Mindegy, ameddig követem, addig skripteltem, biztos nem lesz baj. De nem én ezt tettem, ja. Cool.
Dice against lefty
They're coming here!
Couldn't you
Stand
keep
still!
your watch instead? You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, well, we found half
Run!
somewhere on
Quick!
the back, not here. Why are we moving down instead of being high up? Because there.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us! Quick, into the rocks!
Kurva! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! Catch them at the top!
Most mi van?
What now?
Nem tudom, de...
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
They're here! Take cover! Run ahead of them!
Push!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Oda be!
Hey! Get over here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know.
A force! Honnan a faszból jöttem akkor? Hogy kerültek azok már oda? Find Sir Hans. Cool.
way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Jó, tök mindegy, csak haladjunk. Oh shit! Boom! Adj ezt, ez az. Na gyere, te kis puszi.
Now you're gonna get it!
Da! 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 Da!
Alig van staminám, melós vagyok HP-be. Bár hogy nézzük, ez is alig él már. Ja, alig él az ember. Még egyszer is. Bum. Az az! Csávónak nincs egy segítség.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory. It has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Well, you
dead?
Why dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Hát ez vicces volt.
Well, if I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry.
That's Hans.
Thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Mi az leöltöztette a csövest, akit én öltem meg? Az én
Where am
van.
I? Oh, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all.
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, Come on, I'll help you up.
Ez az én lootomat viseli.
How are you holding up?
Bad.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Hosta kura.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake!
Anything happens, you'll take
Come
care of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Ez itt lábjárkán egy erdőbe amúgy.
Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Mug.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
Warrior lennél, nem.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Nem nyomtam semmit, ilyenkor mi van?
Henry, snap
much,
out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
Amúgy direkt csinálja Henry ezt.
I see the light.
Tudhatná, hogy ez nem igazi. Már direkt itt ezzel idegesítősködik.
Hold on. Hold on.
He's being annoying.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Most hozna egy kést.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry, we'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Pavlena.
Got you, whoresons.
Boom! Miért nem vette fel a kardot, amit oldalt? Félholtan is nekem kell csinálni. Ezt azok hova estek meg?
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Egy heg lenne. Vicces lenne. A unti. Hogy is hívták? Unti valami. Unti... Tudom itt van nyelvem, hogy én csak... Etel, az. Szerintem még a szinkron hangja is az volt. Nem 100%, de most így belegondolok, lehet ugyanaz.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now.
Na, Tereza. Nem ez
There's
az
work
annyi.
to be done.
Ez az annyi.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
Annyira mégse hasonlít.
Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
Nem az.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Hopp, ott van ő is, megvágták. Jobb, megsérült ő is. Jó barát. You discovered your bed. It's mine now, bitch.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Ja, tudod, ezt innen nem látni, de amikor közelebb megyek, már a jobb lába hiányzik. Azt fogjuk enni majd a Hansnak.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
Álmondom, ez a Fortuna. Mi történt a cutthroat?
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I had worse. Volt rosszabb? No, nem volt ettől rosszabb. De akkor is fogok wine-olni, jó van ez.
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better.
Honnan megmondtad?
I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
De keci jó meg van hangja is csinálva, tehát a hangján hallatszik, hogy hiányzik előről egy foga. Mert az, akinek úgy hiányzik ott egy foga, annak egy kicsit ilyesmi is lesz a beszéd, egy ilyen kis, nem tudom, ilyen pöszés, vagy nem tudom, de ilyen. De mi a fasz? Nagyon durva. Miraculously you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level, skill and perk. Mi? Due to your extent, you have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually. What? That's bullshit. In the player tab you can find all important information about Harry's stats, abilities and current status. Throughout the game you learn perk points. Okay. Karizma 0. Hát Getsz, ezek ilyen 16-osok voltak nekem, Impression is 11 vagy hát igen. Drinking, Craftsman, Alchemy, Hozmachine, Homemester, Stress, oké, új dolgok itt nincsenek, Combat. Polearms, oké, Polearms, Big Heavy Weapon, jó van. Tudok én itt kombókat is. De jó nézek ki, azt a kurva.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Hát akkor egy.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Mi a fasz? Azok ott ezek ilyen tyúkok vagy mi a rák? Nyulak. Splash water on yourself, okay. On my way. Esnek mit tud... Ah, oké. Nem tudok lopni, nem baj. Egész nem itt. Ja. Hát ez meg itt. Anyád, ez valami Pitbull Rottweiler kombó. Hát de mindegy. Miner Hood. Hunter Belt. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. Anyád! You can then quickly consume them during combat. Every pouch will allow you to use all of them. That's fucking cool. Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots you can equip items, weapons, shields and ammunition to. You can then quickly swap between them in combat. So the maximum number of slots. Okay. Combination. One weapon, shield or ammunition can be equipped in multiple slots, allowing you to create variable weapon sets. Tudok dual wieldelni, de menő lenne. Sword and shield, X and shield, dupla X. Oh my god. Open your belt and pouch and hold B to pull out, put away the weapon. 5, 6, 7, 8 to consume the item, okay. Amin valamit fel kell vennem, mindjárt lemosom. Már van animációja,
I feel like a new man.
Azt a kurva, micsoda vérebb. Ezt hozzá nem merek nyúlni.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us.
You've
May all the
lost a lot
saints
of
watch
blood,
over you.
but with
And
a
over
bit of
Bajana,
luck,
too.
you should pull through.
Pray! Imádkozunk. You learned prayers. Úristen, nagy
Lord God
imádkozás.
Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajana too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Elvették az összes pénzem. Give me that shit. Van még valamit? Lockpicket gondolom nincs, hogy ellopjam az utcaid. Cserébe amiért megmentettél. Mindenféle kaját adsz meg ilyenek. Show yourself to Bozsenya. Bozsena. Mark Snake it, what is this? A set of tools for keeping your bow or crossbow in good condition includes lubricant, replacement bowstrings. Anyád! De menő! Piercing arrow and shit. Give me that. Thank you, thank you. És hol az íj? Kell egy íj nekem. Taylor kit, igen. Én azt szerintem, hogy se kellenek ilyenek. Miről? Na, Mizu.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again.
Akkor gambelöztél az életemben.
So, consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
You're right, I don't feel great. Majd te megcsinálod később.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Tehát kapok egy survival checket, hogy oké, én ismerem ezeket a növényeket, hú, és akkor survival check, mit mond Henry? Az anyám ilyet használt fűszerezésre, biztos van akkor itt is a konyhába belőle, tehát ez volt a survival checkem, tehát ilyen jut eszébe róla. Honnan tudjam, hogy ezt fogja mondani, nem az, hogy néz ki, meg hol találom, meg ilyenek. Na jó, viszont most el kell mennem. Úgyhogy innen folytatjuk. Megvagytok már 60-ok amúgy. Közben. Majd ezt most lelövöm.